behind me while I walked up to my car.
So?
And then you started hiding behind this car.
I'm waiting for a crime.
You're acting suspicious.
I'm waiting for a crime.
You're waiting for a crime.
Yeah, state of crime.
What is the crime?
Do you witness a crime, law enforcement officer?
I'm asking you to leave.
From a public area?
It's not a public area.
It's wide open. Show me a sign that says personnel only. Don't touch me.
I'm not touching you.
Have a good day. You're dismissed. Yeah, you're dismissed. Have a good day.
Just ask me to get a little further off the road. That's all I'm trying to do.
You want me to move off the road a little bit? Sure, I'll do that for you.
Yeah, just so I can get off the road.
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
I'll move.
That's all I'm asking you.
Yeah, I'll move.
Can you move the parking lot?
I can't go in their property. I can't do that.
Oh, I'm asking you to.
No. If they ask me to, then I'd go. I can't do that.
They're saying that you were just on their property.
No, I was there. I got it all recorded, man. Up and down.
Okay. I'm gonna have to look at it.
You want to look at my video?
I just got the phone. Yeah.
Well, I've been up and down here. If they tell you otherwise, well, they can do a
if you
PPA.
can prove it to me,
Yeah, they can do a PPA, and I can go ahead and go to jail, and they can go ahead and release me.
We'll just stay here.
No, I was about to move so you can move your car.
No, that's cool.
You sure?
I mean, I asked you to go in the parking lot. You're not going.
Yeah, I'm not going to go in the parking lot because that's on their property.
Okay.
And he already said I'm not allowed on their property.
I'll just block this
Right.
in then. That's fine.
I mean, if you want to, I can move down there and you can go ahead and park.
Now, I want to make this as easy as possible.
All right, no
What's
problem.
your name, man?
I don't want to give that, sir.
Okay, well, I can tell you right now, unfortunately, you're being detained for a disorderly conduct violation because they're saying that you're on the property, okay, and you're cursing at
You can read that and return it in 1 minute.
I just want your side
Nope,
of the
if you're
story.
saying disorderly conduct, if that's my charge, they can take me in. I'll go ahead and do a PPA, and they can go ahead and arrest me, and I'll go ahead and fight it in court. As I said, I got it all on camera.
Well, that's great. I'd rather you just.
I understand it, but it's not my due diligence to prove anything. It's their job to prove I was on.
Harder than it has to be, though.
I'm not making it harder. They called the cops. I didn't call you.
Right.
But you can read that, or you can return it. But it's explaining the law.
I know what the law is. I'm just
Okay, do you want to read it?
Story.
Do you want to read it? I told you my story. I was taking pictures out here. Now I can have my property back. If you don't want to read it, that's fine.
Right now, I'm paying attention to you.
That's fine. Am I being detained?
You are. I just told you. You're being
For what
detained.
crime?
For disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct.
You want to give your side of the story now, or?
No, I'll wait till they tell you theirs.
Okay.
And if they tell you I was in their property, that's fine.
All right.
But I wasn't.
You want to take the seat for me then?
No, I will not sit.
All right. Well, I'm going to put you in handcuffs then, okay?
I refuse. If you do, I will be pressing a lawsuit against you.
Okay, you're being detained right now.
If you put me in handcuffs, you'll be getting a lawsuit.
258, you might come over here for a second, please?
Matter of fact, let me do this. Let me call my lawyer then. Let me call my lawyer. He says I'm being detained.
Hey, he's being detained right now. I'm going to put him in handcuffs.
I'm calling my lawyer right now. He didn't want to read my information. I told him before already, I've been up and down here, not on their property, on a public easement. It's up to you to do what you want to do, but I'm calling my lawyer.
They just said he was taking pictures. They confronted him. They kind of got back and forth verbally, but that was it.
Okay.
That's all they
So
said.
they're saying he didn't go on the property.
They said he was in the driveway. They didn't say he went past the gate or anything like that into the property.
Are they wanting to press charges?
No, they didn't.
No, they're not. Okay.
No.
That's a different story than I got.
Yeah.
Oh, they want to press charges?
Okay.
So what story did you get?
Well, they thought they were saying you were on their property and you wouldn't leave and you're blocking trucks.
I wasn't blocking anything.
then-
That's a false report. Now, if they want to take me to jail, that's
talking
up
to
to
you
them.
right now, you start talking to somebody, you get a little more information as you talk to them. You know what I'm saying?
But-
And so that's what they
But
finally
can you
said.
answer
They
me
said,
this?
Yeah.
Is it my job to answer your questions?
You don't have to answer my questions.
There we go. Now, he says I'm detained for disorderly. Am I still being detained?
You
If they don't want to press charges, you're no longer detained.
So if I wanted to press charges, they'd be detained, right? You put them in handcuffs the same way?
What's that?
You put them in the handcuffs the same way if they were detained, right?
If I was investigating them for doing some sort of offense, and they weren't complying with anything I asked them to do.
So as I was trying to give him, I am complying. But here's 3802.
I'm blocking Elena Sally. Let's get out
Yeah,
of here.
I tried to go ahead and let him. But if you want to read that for me?
I'm familiar with it. That's
So
what,
he doesn't want to get educated. That's the problem. Briggs, what's your badge number?
Let's get out of here.
What's your badge number, sir? I'm asking.
1447.
1447?
I gotta get out of the road, man, okay?
I asked you to get out of the roadway earlier.
Yeah, just
But
sit back and say
I
you're
can't
supposed
pass
to.
back here, sir.
Huh?
I can't pass back here.
Why?
That's their property.
Well,
See this? This is my
that's-
safety sign. See that
that's for the
telephone pole?
roadway.
Yeah. This is my
Well,
easement.
here's the thing. Anything else I can do for you? They're not wanting to press charges. They just say you didn't do anything. So.
Well, I didn't commit a crime, so it
I
wouldn't matter.
understand.
So, but do you understand 3802, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and that means I don't have to ID or anything until I have been lawfully arrested.
Yes, sir. I agree. I
Okay.
understand all that.
So that man, he detained me. I like the incident report since I was detained.
He never detained you.
He said I got it on film, sir.
No, did he?
He said I was
Did he
legally being detained. He can tell you right now.
Okay. If he never put handcuffs on you or anything like that.
That doesn't matter. I was detained. I would like an incident report.
Okay.
So I can go ahead and press file a report against this officer for detaining me for no crime.
Okay. You'd have to go up to the South Lake Police Department.
No,
to do
sir. The report was on me. I can get that report right now. I want that incident number.
I'll tell you what, meet me at the station, I'll give it to you.
That's not how it works. Can you get your supervisor?
I am the supervisor.
Can you get your supervisor, please?
Sure. Meet me at the station and I'll have you talk to him.
No, sir.
I'm not
I would
gonna
like
have
to
him come out here.
either give me an incident report, or I'm just gonna have to. This is getting more difficult than what it has to be. Why are you so uptight? Why
Because
can't
we're
you just
on
give
the
me?
side of the road right now.
Okay, I'm
And
on an
earlier-
easement.
Okay, are you gonna let me talk?
Go on.
You're asking me a question, let me answer. Okay? Alright. When I was asking you questions earlier, trying to get your side of the story, you didn't want to share anything. I told you I was here to get your side of the story.
Right, and was I fleeing from you or fighting with you or anything put you in danger?
No, you weren't.
So why would you put me in handcuffs?
I told you were going to be detained. I asked you a simple thing was for my safety, and your safety, was to sit on the ground.
So here's the thing about sitting on the ground.
So it's,
You don't know if I have
okay,
medical
I'm
issues,
done,
man.
Okay.
Can I
You're
get
not
an incident
being
report?
detained. I told you go
Can
to
I
the
get an
police
incident
station. I'll
report?
look it up for you, okay?
Can I get an incident report?
Yes, you can.
Can I get it right here, right
At the
now?
police
Can I get the number right here? Because I know you can pull it up in your.
Write it down.
Yeah, if you want to write it out, or just tell me.
Go for it.
1 second.
You let me know when you're ready.
All right.
So when I get the incident number, please. It's gonna be 20SP
0SP
0137
0137
62.
62.
All right,
That's it.
that's it.
All right. That's all I need to know, man.
Okay.
I don't know why you gotta make it difficult, man. Like incident report. You're gonna be on my way.
That all you need,
sir?
sir?
You too, man.
That all you need?
That's all I wanted. Or did you have your name and badge number as well?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a business card? That's awesome, dude.
business card, all you
Dang, man, you fancy, dude. Here we go.
All right.
All right, we all good?
All right, man.
Look
Cool.
forward to the video, man. You have a good one.
Let's get one thing straight. In the United States, police cannot legally detain you unless they have reasonable, articulable suspicion that you've committed, are committing, or are about to commit a crime. Not a traffic violation, not just suspicion, an actual crime. Without that, they have no legal authority to detain you. Now, driving the wrong way down a one-way street is not a crime. It's a traffic violation. And traffic violation alone don't give police the authority to detain or demand ID unless they saw you commit it themselves or have clear, articulable evidence that it was intentional. So, if a cop pulls you up and says you were going the wrong way down the street but didn't see it firsthand, that's not enough. No crime equals no detention, and no detention equals no ID. But let me give you a real-world example where a stop might be legal. Let's say someone calls 911 and reports a vehicle matching your description was seen fleeing the scene of a robbery and driving the wrong way down a street. Now, the officer may have reasonable suspicion to believe you're involved in criminal activity. That's different. In that case, a brief detention could be lawful. But other than that, just driving the wrong way or just a phone call, that's not enough by itself. And that doesn't give them the right to detain you or force you to identify. This is why you gotta know the difference between a consensual conversation, a detention, and an arrest. Too many people are giving up their rights without even realizing it. So, stay silent, record everything. Ask, am I being detained or am I free to go? And if there's no crime, there's no ID. Know your rights or lose them. Let's continue.
Talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Who else I'm talking to?
How can I help you?
Come here.
I'm
Come
okay.
inside. Come inside.
No, I'm okay. Am I detained? A what?
In the front, in the parking lot.
Will you call me?
All right, thank you. Let's go inside.
Am I detained?
You're coming inside. You're going to be questioned. Why are you recording into people's cars?
You can ask me questions all day. I don't have to answer
We're going to
you.
ask questions over there.
I don't answer questions. What's
Why
your
not?
name and badge number?
Acevedo,
Let me get your
8134.
card.
I got you. Let's go
How
inside.
can I help you?
Why are you walking around the parking lot?
Why not?
What are you looking for?
None of your business.
It's a private parking lot. What do you mean
Says
it's none
who?
of my business?
What do you say private at? It's wide
It's
open.
a private parking lot. It's
How do
a
I know?
recent parking lot.
It's wide open.
I'm telling you.
Show me. Show me a sign that says parking only. You know what public access means?
Do you know?
It's wide open to the public.
It's alright. My boss is coming
All
right.
right, give me your card.
I'm trying to get it out. You see that, right?
Hurry up.
Don't tell me what to do.
Don't tell me what to do.
There's alcohol in your head?
Don't worry about it. I told you I don't answer questions.
You don't have to answer questions.
All right then. So mind your business.
It is my business. You're in a parking lot where I work at, and you're looking.
Okay, it's wide open.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. It does matter. It does matter.
It does not matter. Let's go inside.
You know what public access is?
It does not matter.
You don't know what public access is? I'm
Congratulations.
chilling. I didn't come up to you, ma'am. You came up to
Yeah,
me.
You were recording me while I walked up to my car.
So?
And then you started hiding behind this car.
I'm waiting for a
You're
crime.
acting suspicious.
I'm waiting for a
You're
crime.
waiting for a crime.
Yeah. State of crime.
What is the crime?
Do you witness
I'm
a crime,
asking you
law
to leave.
enforcement officer?
I'm asking you to leave.
From a public area?
It's not a public area.
It's wide open. Show me a sign that says
You wanna
personnel
go?
only. Don't touch me.
I'm not touching
Have
you.
a good
I'm
day.
trying to pass
You're
you.
dismissed. Yeah. You're dismissed. Have a good day. Yo, Sarge, can you show me a sign that says the public can't walk in here? Can you show me a sign that says the public can't walk in here? It's wide open. It says no parking. I'm not parking.
I know what you're doing. That's all right.
Checking up on government vehicles, yeah.
I mean, some of them are government, some of them
Yeah. I know which ones are government vehicles. Either way, the cars are in public.
No, I got you.
You know?
Yeah.
This lady's very rude and unprofessional.
I'll talk. Don't worry about it. All right. We had some car
You
break-ins.
think because you got your
Hold on.
hair done, you're
So,
cute and shit?
I'm just going to explain. We had some car break-ins here, actually.
Yeah.
So,
But if you know me, you know I don't commit crimes.
no, I know you.
Yeah.
She might not know you.
It's okay, but still, you
Yeah.
be professional. Show respect. No,
I
you
asked
wasn't.
what you were doing.
No, you wasn't. I don't have to answer you.
Ducked behind the car.
Okay.
You have this
Do I have to talk to you?
It's just suspicion, because we do have car break-ins here.
I could be suspicious all day. You're
I know.
suspicious to me. Not having your hair tied at work, that's suspicious to me. Why you got your hair down?
All right.
You trying to get
Sir,
overtime?
you just go back.
You trying to get overtime?
This tyrant female officer really thought she could flex her authority over good guy activism, but she had no idea who she was dealing with. She came in hot, rude tone, empty threats, trying to force the auditor into the station by any means necessary. But this auditor knows his rights, and more importantly, he knows how to exercise them. Every one of her rookie moves went in vain. Every attempt to intimidate was denied, and when she realized her own supervisor wasn't backing her nonsense, you could see it, that awkward, embarrassed smile. That's the moment she knew. She picked the wrong one. And what came next? The classic walk of shame. Back into the station. Quiet, defeated, exposed, and get this. When the auditor asked her, "Do you know what public access means?" her response was, "It doesn't matter." Let that sink in. An officer of the law saying the law doesn't matter. This is exactly why the audit is necessary. To expose the ones who swore an oath and then act like they're above it. Let's continue. Now, the next video was originally posted on the Rogue Nation channel, but now it's not available there. So we took it from the Let's Go Viral channel. It's one of the best walk of shame video. So let's watch it.
Are you affiliated with a news group?
Yes, I have my own channel.
You have your own channel? Okay. So
Right
what is your purpose?
It's the walk. It's walking. It's not. He doesn't look like it now. He's just in a hurry to get here.
Ask you to leave. By the way, Damon. ID 245. We ask you to leave too.
Do you have jurisdiction on federal property?
Until they arrive, yes, we do.
You do?
Yes.
Who gave you that authorization?
They have called for our assistance.
Who gave you that authorization?
I just read your thing.
The VA police called you and asked you guys?
Where is it? Can I see it?
Yeah, right here.
It says here.
No, I got it right here in my pocket, ma'am.
Okay,
You want the
may I
law?
see
Absolutely.
Thank you.
This is Federal Law 38 CFR 1.218.
Well, it says
Right
from,
there at the top.
Let me read this, and I'm going to read that over.
Yeah, it's at the top.
At the top. Okay, yep. Photographs for advertising. May only be taken with the written consent of the head of the facility. Where is that?
Now keep reading, please. Don't stop.
Hang on. I've read it. I'm asking you a question. Where is the written consent from the head of the facility?
Right below that.
Or designee?
Right below that. Keep reading.
Service animals.
What does it say about news purposes?
You need written consent. So where is that at?
Except for news purposes.
Keep reading it. You're only reading what you want to read.
I don't see where it says except for. Where does that say that?
Here, let me give you a federal court case that'll
No.
spell it out.
I'm asking. You said it said except for, so that's what I'm asking. It doesn't say that in
Let me
here.
read it here for you. It says photographs for advertising or commercial purposes. Okay, advertising or commercial purposes may be taken only with the written consent of the head of the facility. Okay, there's this up there. You see that little period?
Yeah.
Okay, so advertising and commercial purposes need permission, right? That's what that sentence just said. Advertising and commercial purposes need consent, right? Then after that period, it says photographs for news purposes may be taken at entrances, lobbies, foyers, or in other places designated by the head of the facility. Okay? It doesn't say anything about photographs for news purposes may be taken with permission, does it? I mean, we all know how to read, right?
I would hope.
Okay.
What's your name, ma'am?
And then I have a federal court case where they go over this if you guys would like to read that as well.
Response here.
And let me get to the page here.
No problem.
Okay.
How long do you guys plan on staying here? Because,
Well, I wanted to talk with the VA police. They said they'd talk with the VA police, so I'd like to talk with them because, as I already know, on VA property, the federal police have jurisdiction, right? And that's why, even if they called you here, let's say they called you here, right, and they didn't want us here, and you charge us with a state trespassing charge, let's say I wouldn't leave, and you charge me with a state trespassing charge, I would go to state court, and they would say, boom, dismissed.
Okay.
Because this is federal property.
Okay.
Only federal law applies. That's why there's federal law on the wall and not state law. Okay?
And when he says dismissed, you got a problem with this false arrest thing.
I don't, but okay.
No, I actually sue for it all the time.
That's when your qualified immunity crumbles.
There's case law. There's
Okay.
case law.
I'm not going to argue with you. You guys know everything, so I'm not going to argue with you.
Well, that's because we have the court cases in our hand.
We need
This
case
is
law.
not the first time that
So what is your purpose of being here today?
To record. To do a news purpose. Well, we don't have to disclose anything.
It's called
Okay.
freedom of press.
Yeah, and it's
That
called
you
the
went
Fifth
like this,
Amendment.
You took his hand and
Let me ask you. We're doing it.
I didn't.
We're doing it. We're doing
Was it
it.
the First Amendment?
We're
The 5 things that the First Amendment guarantees.
Can you finish, sir?
We're doing an investigative piece. Okay?
Okay. But I asked how long you guys intended on being here.
Well, that just depends. I don't know how long we need.
Okay. Well, the problem that we have is that you're now causing a disturbance.
No, we're not. No one.
Well,
No,
okay, I'm going to speak with one person.
yeah, no one's in the lobby. Who am I causing
Well,
a
there have been
disturbance
several
to?
people that have come and gone.
Okay.
There have been, so.
No one said anything
So we're
about
gonna
me
wait on
causing
the
a
VA police,
disturbance.
okay? And until they get here, we're all just going to hang out and be friends. Cool?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If the taxpayers pay for 5 officers to sit around
That's
all
what they
day,
do.
I'll let you
yeah,
know right now.
I'll definitely talk that with your boss. Can I speak with you just for 1 second?
Yeah, whenever she stops talking, you can talk.
Okay. So, if they give authorization in the lobby,
He doesn't think so.
do you think?
And some of these veterans in here don't think so.
Do you think that they think the lobby's empty when they gave us authorization?
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Is that what you think?
Scripts, I think the lobby's empty.
When they said they can film in the lobby, did they say when there's nobody
They said
there?
you could film in the lobby, they said you could be in the lobby. You said you could film. You said we couldn't be in the building.
What's going on?
Nothing. What's going on with you?
I'm wondering
Who are you?
how can we help you? My name is Rebecca Mack.
Are you the administrator we were waiting
I'm
on?
one of them.
Okay, yeah, we would just come into the publicly accessible areas just to do a story, and these people had freaked out on us, called the police. We stayed here and waited and explained to them that, again, it's on the wall, but I also always keep a copy of the CFR, the Code of Federal Regulations, 38 CFR 1.218, that says photographs for news purposes.
In
I
public spaces.
Yep, and I showed him my press pass.
Okay.
All right,
Can
and
I have a picture of that?
yeah, you should, because that thing might be as valuable as George
Do you
Washington's
have
ID.
any ID, or do you
No,
care to share?
I have this Fourth Amendment thing.
Yeah, they don't usually share. I usually share because
Nobody issues press passes. I could write it in crayon.
he could.
No, I understand.
Right.
I have something. One of your nurses told me that veterans have rights because they serve, but I don't have rights because I did. I've got a big problem with that.
I'm sorry I wasn't party to that conversation.
Arcane, with my glasses on.
We're good to go? So, you guys have a good day.
Yep. Have a good day, guys.
You guys have a good day.
So, here we go again. Another failed attempt to shut down the First Amendment. These officers thought they could just walk in and force journalists out of a public building. No questions asked, no investigation, nothing. But they forgot one thing. Freedom of the press doesn't need permission. You don't need prior consent. You don't need a pass. The Constitution is your pass. And the best part is that the auditors came prepared. They already printed the law in hand, straight from the books. The look on the officers' faces when they got hit with the actual law was priceless. And it's very shameful that they actually don't know the laws they took oath to protect. That's when the walk of shame began. No apology, no accountability, just silence, and a slow backpedal out the door. Let this be a reminder. Public buildings are funded by the people. You have the right to film. You have the right to document. And if they don't like it, too bad, because it's the law. Let's move to the next one.
Hello? What are you doing?
Chilling.
Why are you filming inside the police car?
Why not?
Well, why?
How are you?
Why are you filming inside the police car? What's your point?
Can I help you?
Yeah,
Something?
exactly. Tell me why you're filming inside a police car.
What can I help you with?
Tell me why you're filming inside a police car. That's what I want to know.
I'm okay.
You're not okay.
I am.
No. Why are you filming inside a police car? There's no reason for it.
Is it against the law?
There's no reason for it. What's your reason for it?
That's subjective. That's your opinion.
So what is your reason for it? Tell me your reason.
Is it against the law?
You should have a reason to be filming something.
Of course I do.
Reason? So what's your reason?
I didn't wish to talk to nobody.
I'm sorry?
I didn't wish to talk to anybody. I just want to mind my business in public.
Mind your business. Don't film inside a police car.
Why not?
Why do you need to film inside a police car?
I have my reason.
Inside by the window, right? So
Yeah.
You can't film inside.
You can't film inside.
Why not? That guy's
It's
a
against
captain,
the
right?
law.
Or a lieutenant.
It's against the law to film inside of a police
You guys
station.
came up to me just to bully me and lie to me?
No, I'm letting you know the law.
I don't commit
You can't
crimes.
film inside a police station.
Okay, where am I?
You were filming inside the
Where am I?
police station.
Where am I? Your Honor, look where I'm standing, Your Honor. On a traditional public forum.
Yeah.
Where my rights are strongest.
Yeah.
And you can't trespass
But
my
there's
eyes.
no reason to film inside. You wouldn't want me filming
That's your
inside
opinion.
police car. And
This
inside your
is
car.
our police car.
This is not your police car. This is the city of New York's police car.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So who funds it?
Yeah.
We all do.
No.
We all fund. We fund the precinct. We fund your salary.
You're not allowed to
we fund. I am because you can't quote a law because I'm not committing a crime. I don't know why you came up to me to bully me and try to.
Police station.
Why are you listen? Why are you trying to bully me out of my rights?
I'm trying to bully you.
You are.
I'm just advising you.
You are. What law is it to film
You're
in
not allowed to
public?
film inside a police station.
Says who?
All right. Says the law.
What law is that?
Look
It's
it
against
up.
the law to film in public buildings?
It's against the law to film inside a police
Inside
station.
of public buildings?
Inside a police station.
You know what the
Look it
Right to
up.
Record Act is?
Look-
You came
look
up to
it
me to
up.
argue with me?
Look it up. Look
Yeah,
it
we
up.
took those signs to court. Remember?
Yeah.
We're in
No,
court
but
right
no,
now.
It's reinstated.
No, it's not.
It is.
You're appealing
It
it.
is.
She didn't make a
It's-
final
it's
judgment.
reinstated.
The lady did not make a final
It's
judgment. Stop it.
reinstated.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
it's been
So show me
reinstated.
your finest message.
I'm not going to show you.
Show me your latest finest
You're not
message.
allowed to film inside the
I
precinct.
can.
I'm letting you know right
I can. First, I can't. Give me a card since you turn your body camera on. How about that? You want to talk about laws? The Right to Know Act is a law. I need your card, both of you. You came up to me to bully me out of my rights. I'm not bothering nobody, bro. I'm not bothering nobody. I can if I want to. You gonna arrest me for photography? Are you gonna arrest me for photography? Are you gonna arrest me for photography? No, you're gonna ask me to leave, right? Right. All right then. I can't wait till we win this court case. I'm coming right back to your precinct. I record in precincts all over the city, bro. It's not against the law to record in a listen. Lose the ego. If you want to have a conversation, we can have a conversation. It's not against the law to record in public buildings.
It is not. You're not allowed to film inside a police station.
I can. I can.
You cannot.
If I want to, I could go inside and record. You're gonna say, "Oh, you can't record. You gotta leave."
That's right.
Okay, and if I don't leave, what's gonna
You get
happen?
arrested.
And you know what's gonna happen? It's gonna be declined to prosecute because we're already in court over those stupid ass signs.
That's fine.
There's a Right to Record Act.
Just letting you know what the
A
law
Right
is,
to
okay?
Record Act, which is the law, says that we can record law enforcement from public areas, including that public lobby. That's why we won that federal court case in the first place. But you guys are appealing it. You're appealing it right now, right or wrong?
That's your opinion.
Are you appealing the federal judgment? Is NYPD appealing the federal judgment?
I don't appeal anything. All right? I'm just letting you know. I'm advising you of the law.
No, you're just trying to bully me out of my rights. You are, bro. You are, bro. That's the walk of shame right there.
And And there you have it. 2 more NYPD officers exposed, trying to bully a citizen for simply exercising his First Amendment right. Good guy activism was well within his rights, standing on a public sidewalk, filming a police vehicle. No crime, no suspicion, just accountability in action. But instead of respecting the law they swore to uphold, these officers tried to push their personal feelings as if they were law. When asked for, is it against the law? The cop just said there is no reason for it. That shows that he knows that there was no law being broken, but still thought it was not okay. That's pure tyranny. It's not about enforcing the law, it's about their ego, and it's about controlling the narrative. And when someone with a camera shows up, they panic, because deep inside, they know the camera doesn't lie. This is why filming the cops is so important. This is why we need these audits, because too many officers believe they can just make up the rules as they go until they get checked. And today, they got checked. No arrest, no ID, just a slow, awkward walk of shame back to their cruiser. So big shout out to good guy activism for standing his ground, keeping his cool, and reminding these cops that the Constitution is not optional. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you liked my breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe to the ID Refusal Cops channel. It helps us reach more people. And the more educated citizens we have in this country, the stronger we all are. See you in the next one.